So I am learning Blender and I found this concept called origin point interesting and want to make a video about it. For somebody, maybe somebody is interested in it. Maybe it'll help someone to understand better. Anyways, so here we have an object, a mesh. We can create, whenever we create anything, we see when it's selected. Every object in Blender has its, like, as you can see here on the center, orange dot here as well, and this dot, orange dot, called origin point. It's something that affects how our objects are gonna transform. What I mean by transform, it's when we scale the object or rotate. Maybe it's in some other cases, but yeah, those who what I know is, yeah, mostly scale and rotate. You see how it transforms, these objects transform along this, come on, along this point. It's like center of gravity, or there's such thing called a vanishing point in drawing too. So this is basically it. You can move this origin point by pressing Ctrl and dot. I'm pressing G. You can put it somewhere else. You can even put it outside of an object and see what happens. Now you confirm it by clicking Ctrl dot again. So now when I try to scale, it scales from the origin point. Like, it doesn't scale from the center like it used to before, but so it's kind of anchored to this point with invisible ropes. And when you scale it, when you scale the object, it starts from, like, it's scaled from this point, from the side of it to the right. And when you rotate it as well, it rotates along this point. Unlike, yeah, you can also reset at any time when you create, when you click right click. If you click right click, set origin to geometry. You see here, it's on the center. So if you rotate it now, you see it's rotated on the center. If we move the origin point, it rotates, yeah, around that point. Yeah, there's another very important thing I forgot to tell you. It's when it's super useful to use the to change the position of the origin point. Let's say we have a plane like this, and we have something on top of it. For now, I will just create a simple cube. And position it on top of the plane, right? So let's say we wanna scale this cube, or we don't like the size of it and we wanna do something with it like this, yeah. And whenever we scale it, we see, if we want it to sit on top of the plane all the time, we have to move it whenever, after every time whenever we scale the object. So if it got smaller, you gotta again move it below, and so on and so forth. So it's it's kind of, yeah, not the best thing to do. There should be other ways, better ways to handle that situation. So there the so there comes the origin point again. We press Ctrl dot and press G, and move it along z-axis. Let's see. Let's go to the orthographic view to see exactly if it's like position right. Here we go. We move the origin point to the bottom of the object. It's where the plane meets the object here, down here, dead center. And confirm with this control dot. And now whenever we scale the thing, object, you see how it's stick to the plane and scales and still sits on top of the plane. So that's the main point of, I think, as far as I know, the main use of moving these origin points. So it's like, yeah, it doesn't break the interaction with other things when you scale, transform things.